Раз, два, три. Всем привет. Еще посмотрим, что они сделали здесь. А говорили, русского не будет. Так, ну я левша. Интересно, что за режим. Получить свои награды, привяжите свою учетку, запись фан-клуба Гарри Поттера к вашей учетной записи Б, чтобы... А, так вот о чем вы в чате говорили. Угу. Ну-ка. Если что, я на RU аккаунте играю. Это за предзаказ, за делюкс. Влад, сейчас немного времени пройдет и будет громче. Почему не действует крестовина? Что-то неудобно это. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародействия и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента первого курса. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использовать магию лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элизару Фику помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонии распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Так. Что-то я читал здесь прям детально. Можно все сделать, лицо, все. Сейчас поглядим. Немножко пусть в солярии позагорает. Состояние кожи. Румянец. Да, прикольно. Веснушки. Когда-то у меня были голубые глаза, но теперь они будут серые. Так, ну, под цвет воротника. А вот вам и озвучка.
I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to... I mean, a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Интересно, может вести своя, не будет оно как-то обращаться? Ладно. Даже нельзя русский. Цифры нельзя. О, можно с девчонками, в принципе, поселиться. Этот выбор повлияет на то, в каком общежитии будет жить ваш персонаж, а также на то, как другие персонажи игры будут к вам обращаться. Ну ладно. Давайте по дефолту. Ребята, вам читать это или нет?
Description of our location did not thwart your finding us. I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End. It's been much too long.
Начало игры уже про трансгендеров общение.
Here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to. Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along. Not at all, sir. After you. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be...
Такой немножко Bloodborne напомнило мне. Начало интригует. Прикольно. Я не смотрел ни одного обзора вообще. Ничего, только оценки. Но оценки довольно неплохие везде. 9, 9,5. В диалогах отображается наше имя.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to... I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is. Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago. Miriam? How? She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume that she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe, presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed. It looks like goblin metal. That symbol, what's that glow? I don't see a glow. Nor do I.
Ничего себе. Ключик ловите, ребята. Вот сейчас, наверное, передадут управление. Так, что у нас тут? Здоровья нет, как против зелья. Рябиновый отвар. 4 штучки. Абсента бахнул.
typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a
Как я
specific
понял,
place.
управление для левши инверсию просто делает.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Оу. Так, где теперь его найти-то? Ну все теперь как во всех играх. Dark Souls 3.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
The port key was meant to lead us there. I do.
Странно, конечно, делать русские сабы в игре и не дать вести русское имя.
Sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Так, ну будем играть как в Souls игры.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Мы же волшебники, мы чего, не можем просто туда перелететь?
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Так, триггеры на DualSense работают. Используйте камеру для выбора цели. Некоторые игроки предпочитают выбирать цели и перемещать свои персонажи, используя один и тот же джойстик. Ну это в принципе, да, как в Souls-лайках система. Выбрать цель, либо просто по нажатию клавиши.
rougher than I'd expected. We're close now. It's just ahead.
Что это такое?
Steady yourself. Reparo.
А, то есть вот оттуда ты не мог, да, мост наколдовать сюда? Нам надо было бегать.
Almost there.
По логике, мы должны сейчас с кем-то драться.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Это мини-карта, на ней показаны вы и ваше ближайшее окружение. Это ваша текущая цель. Нажмите и удержите, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
О, прикольно.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Профессор, я нашел.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what's this rock? What's this?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Кто-то храпит. О, привет.
Hello?
Доброе утро, ёпта.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Банк
Vault
тут.
number 12, I presume.
это тут ключик.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
How many vaults are there in Hogwarts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep will we go? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after
Дима, где именно в
was
игре или
founded
где
over
пропадает
4
звук?
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Сейчас, ребят, минутку, я послушаю, что со звуком.
The old man that God was wearing. Take a breath.
Такое ощущение, что звук берется с микрофона, а не с карты захвата.
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might... The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're
Интересная система.
There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
Нужно делать типа буста на крестик, но стиком уже как бы палочкой взмахивать.
A door. Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Revelio. Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Revelio. Lumos. What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Вы изучили световые чары Люмос, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинания. Заклинание Люмос освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Удерживайте R2 и нажмите треугольник.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's
А
turned.
вот у нас ячейки заклинаний появились.
It does follow the light.
Look out! Protego! Accio! Defendo!
Так, ну что? Ну что, ребята? Dark Souls не играем. изучить свои цели, чтобы понять, что будет дальше. Это щит. Ну, такая неплохая боевка, правда, немного медленная. Посмотрим, что дальше будет. Понял. Давай, лей. Ребят, скажите, звук похож, как будто с микрофона он идет или как? Напишите в чате. Золото. А крикнуть ему просто нельзя? Так, мы будем ориентироваться по постройке. Используйте треугольник во время примененного протега, чтобы контролировать и оглушить врагов заклинанием остолбеней. Оглушенные враги получают дополнительный урон, обозначенный золотыми цифрами. Типа крита. Ну, давай. Оглушило. Вы ли это?
What you're seeing, the glow that surrounded them. Yes, sir. Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't see it.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Ragham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Ну да, надежный банк.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Точно Dark Souls 3. И первый босс похож.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Лично мне, конечно, не хватает немножко скорости игры.
Those who set up the pensive
Немного она медленная какая-то.
and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Самое интересное.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of. What is it?
Вот это классно сделано. Все будет влиять на ваш выбор.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Так, распределяющая шляпа учтет ваши предпочтения при выборе факультета. Студенты Когтеврана известны творческим подходом, смекалкой и находчивостью. Можно, в принципе, видеть и выбрать и другой факультет. Студенты Гриффиндора известны своей отвагой, храбростью и благородством. Так, Пуффендуй известны своим терпением, преданностью и трудолюбием. Слизерин известны своей хитростью, большими амбициями и жадностью к власти. Жаждой власти.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin.
4 ачивки, скорее всего, на каждом факультете. Ну, привет, ребята.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Какой-то злой директор.
Quite an
Или кто это, профессор?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
Да
You're
нисколько.
quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
А как восстановить пароль?
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Не успел заселиться в школу, уже опаздывает.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be
Здорово.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you.
Проберемся в библиотеку и украдем все, что нам нужно с тобой.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
О, я надеюсь, в шахматы можно будет поиграть?
Listen to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ты еще и хвостунья.
Perhaps Professor Fig's
Ладно, мы
friend would
будем
have
вежливыми.
survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's
В переводе
something
пишет,
about
ты ведь
challenging, but
заметил.
if they're always so obvious, why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous.
Он невидящий, что ли?
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Why do we even have flying? The Black Castle Quidditch.
My family.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming
Само
of this day
собой.
for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Мало было мне столько лет учебы, еще и тут придется.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ну,
This
пойдем.
way.
Сейчас, погоди, посмотрю.
I certainly would have appreciated something.
Классно,
like
ты дверь
this
закрыла,
when
ну?
I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Статуя Кельпи. Эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона-оборотня, родом из Ирландии и Великобритании, который обычно принимает форму лошади с длинной гривой. Самый крупный Кельпи, о котором когда-либо сообщалось, это лох-несское чудовище в Шотландии. Вот так вот. Так, появился уровень, опыт. О, это ваш уровень волшебства. Опыт, полученный в результате прохождения испытаний, повышает ваш уровень и силу. Ваше руководство отслеживает текущий прогресс в прохождении испытания. Выберите меню испытаний, чтобы продолжить. Окей. Да, только ничего не активно. Как бы. Странно. Надо зажать Option. Или чего? Нет. Что-то тут не то с ним. Все. По сенсору можно. Так, собрав всю первую страницу руководства, вы открыли новую категорию испытаний. Здесь будут появляться все новые испытания, которые вы разблокируете во время своих приключений. Выберите страницы руководства, чтобы продолжить. Так, каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней. На каждом из них вас ждут специальные награды, начиная от внешнего вида и заканчивая важными обновлениями. Теперь испытание не пройдешь, багфикса не получишь. Награды можно получить в меню испытаний. Возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые вы разблокировали. Понятно. Коллекция обновлена. Так, ну-ка. О, карта появилась. Честно говоря, вот то, что вот это вот на сенсоре, не особо удобно. Ну, лично мне, не знаю. Что у нас здесь есть? Сундуки с сокровищами, страницы руководства, 150 статуэтки, демимаски, астрономические столы. Угу. В общем, фармить будем много, если на платину проходить. Задание: начните свой день в школе. Профессор Уизли сказала, что хочет показать мне кое-что еще. Понятно. Настройки. Вот, снаряжение. Предметы для рук. Стоимость продажи 30. Странно, или у меня что-то с сенсором. Оно магнитит его по центру. Рукояти палочек, аксессуары для лица, головные уборы. Да, блин. Что-то это вообще не весело.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Надеюсь, в настройках это, в принципе, можно поменять. Вот здесь работает как надо. Стиком можно. И тут уже. Понятно. Надо еще пилить. Черные кожаные перчатки. У этого предмета нет волшебных свойств. Тоже нет волшебных свойств. Окей. Шарф натурального бежевого цвета. Нет, спасибо. А где мои наборы эти за предзаказ? Нападение 0. Школьная форма старосты с жилетом. Ну, в принципе, ну вот так мы и пойдем. Прикольная пижама.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around.
Парадная лестница.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Угу. Открыть карту. Да, Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большой зал. Так, есть какое-то приближение. Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета – это те, которые удалось обнаружить, включая гостиную вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета показывают местоположение еще не обнаруженных точек быстрого перемещения. Понятно. В правой части карты находятся точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицы. Профессор Уизли разблокировал для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Смените карту с помощью правого стика и отправляйтесь в точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале, используя квадратик. Понятно. Мы на месте. Как видите, это очень экономит время. Эта лестница ведет прямо в центральный зал. А из центрального зала можно быстро попасть почти в любое место в Хогвартсе. Здесь всегда людно. Это центр замка, как вокзал Кинг-Кросс. На этом пока все. Сегодня у вас заклинания и защита от темных искусств. А после как можно скорее отправляйтесь в Хогсмит, чтобы исполнить все, что потеряли. Так, что у вас тут есть? Расскажите об уроках заклинаний, что такое защита от темных искусств, что такое Хогсмит. Это единственная подобная деревня во всей Британии, а там еще может быть... В Хогсмите вы найдете все, что нужно для учебы. И сможете пропустить по кружечке сливочное пиво с друзьями. Что такое защита от темных искусств? Можете рассказать больше об уроках защиты от темных искусств. На уроках защиты темных искусств, как следует из названия, вы будете учиться защищать себя от сил зла, притаившихся во внешнем мире. Ну да, спасибо, Кэп. Те, кто хочет стать мракоборцем, должны освоить защиту от темных искусств. Нашим ученикам повезло, что у них столь одаренная преподавательница, как профессор Гекат. Чему нас будут учить на уроках темных? Нет. Именно этому заклинанию, чарам, проклятиям жутко полезный предмет. Профессор Роэн вам обязательно понравится. Он очень умный, находчивый волшебник, к тому же талантливый преподаватель. Благодарю. Впереди напряженный день, и вам сколько всего предстоит изучить. К счастью, ваши преподаватели согласятся помочь вам в дополнительной задаче после уроков, так что вы быстро догоните своих одноклассников. Впрочем, вы так искусно использовали Ревелио, значит, базовые заклинания профессор Фиквас. Поздравляю, что там не просто искали. Подозреваю, что не просто искали вещи и в Хогвартсе. Да, не успел я. Что не просто искали вещи в Хогвартс, окольными путями добирались. Ну, типа того, да. О, привет.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes, you seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Так, что за карта?
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Окей,
Yes, Professor.
покеда.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I tried to imagine the green.
Фиг, что ты делаешь?
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Не волнуйся.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Давай, покажи. Этот значок символизирует основные задания. Выполняя основные задания, вы продвигаетесь по основной истории, откроете новые возможности и заработаете опыт. Некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требования к наличию заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации заданий вам нужно достичь требуемого уровня или уметь использовать необходимые заклинания. Новые заклинания можно изучить, выполняя задачи профессоров или в качестве наград за задания. Так, что у нас тут? Занятия по заклинанию согласно карте из руководства класс профессора Норвена находится в астрономическом крыле. Этот замок просто огромен. Возможно, лучше использовать в руководстве зачарованный компас, чтобы он помог найти дорогу. Стрелочка вверх. Защита по защите. Занятия по защите от темных искусств. Понятно. Ладно, пойдем. Занятия по заклинанию.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Понял. Ну, классно сделано. Указатели. Башня защиты от темных искусств. Ты чё? Привет, Натя.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charts? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed by partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, ну я готов.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
А шляпу у него заклинанием нельзя забрать? Тибетейку.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like Godstone. Very good. That's it. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Понятно. Давайте.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
Почему я не могу использовать заклинание? О. А, все. Вот. Стой.
Very good.
There we go.
Нацай Анай. Нати.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Давай, давай.
Let us see this.
Перебор.
Happens to the best of us.
That is how it's done.
Ну что, попробуем выбить.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Rona wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can. A word, if you would. You wanted to speak with me, Professor. I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation. Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir. What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost. Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match. Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Первоклассный студент, приз получен. Так, 2-й уровень. Задание, карта снаряжения, инвентарь. Пусто. Таланты. Типа скиллы не открылись еще. Коллекции. О, да, тут собирать, конечно, будет немало всего. Так, завершить основные задания 2. Награда, внешний вид снаряжения, легендарные перчатки. Получить. Награда, внешнего снаряжения, легендарная накидка. Еще не выполнено. Ну, и где перчатки-то? Везде обман. Теперь вам доступны побочные задания. Обозначаются серым цветом. Так, можно найти в регионах Хогвартса отмеченным флажками и при исследовании мира вокруг. Они дают дополнительный опыт, но вы не будете продвигаться по основной истории. Но не суть. В принципе, тут задания должны быть интересные. Я не знаю, кто там тоже играет. Скажите, у вас тоже то работает стик, вот именно вот когда вот это передвижение, то стик, то сенсор почему-то. Здорово, здорово. Потом пообщаемся. Нельзя. О, вот это я люблю.
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso. Levioso? A levitation charm? Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Poet? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью левого стика и направляйте ее по контуру символа, чтобы выучить заклинание. Окей. Ну вот череп там.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Понятно.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt. So, good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll
Вы
start
уверены?
with you two. Duelist,
Я же его
take
в
your
окно сейчас выкину.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel. Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Let's go.
I'm always to be suspect.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Такой довольный.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Nice work.
Ты живой?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Я за.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was
Ты разве мой прикид не видишь? Я уже готов в библиотеку пробраться.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Задание завершено. Занятие по защите от темных искусств. Так, чего у нас следующее? 2 вопросительных знака у нас следующее. Так, телепортироваться нельзя. Да, красиво.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could
Так, замки можно взламывать. Точнее, будет можно. Привет, пап.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Само собой хочу.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin! We'll make you regret signing up.
Ой, ты чё? Зачем столько агрессии? Так, пробивайте желтые щиты, используя контролирующие заклинания, такие как левитационные чары Левиоса. Привязка к цели понятна. Нажимаете переключение между целями. Все ясно, в принципе. А что она стоит, ничего не делает?
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Окей, договорились.
Congratulations on your
Придем
first
позже.
one's victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
А что там светится? А, это быстрое перемещение. Так, у нас чего-то открылось здесь. Завершите основные задания. Завершите задания с взаимоотношениями. Побочные 3. Так, в принципе, можно переместиться. Вот опять это не работает. Да, замок действительно не маленький. Интересно, какие территории будут после. Вроде я смотрел закрытую карту, там довольно-таки обширная. О.
That's fine. You're in your night clothes. I'll be on my way.
Ну, а чем тебе моя пижама не нравится? Я могу и тебя так одеть.
What about the room, Professor?
О,
I was thinking the same.
седой Добби.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Dick.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told.
Тётя, ты слишком много
Isn't there?
вопросов задаешь. Кажется, прогресс на прошлое. Нет, не
Nothing
права.
more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learnt. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be
О,
far
отлично.
superior.
Личная палочка. Что вы можете рассказать мне о лавке с зельями?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Наверное, в лавке мы получим рецепт, который по предзаказу жидкой удачи, или как там она.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Значит, здесь действительно есть магазин Оливандера.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Давайте Нати
I'd
возьмем.
like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Да, напоминает Малфоя. Поговорить с профессором Ронином, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. Задача — это особый тип заданий, которые дают вам профессор которые дают вам профессора Хогвартса. И после их выполнения они учат вас использовать новые заклинания. Наградой за выполнение вашей первой задачи являются восстановляющие чары репаро, которые необходимы для выполнения других заданий. Вы можете отслеживать свои задачи и их выполнение в меню. Так, понятно. Это что? Киса, здорово. Хорошая киса.
Ah, there you are. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor. Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye. It seems as if that might come in handy. More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time. I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Давай-ка. Посмотрим, что ты нам приготовил. Заберите парящую страницу рядом. Ага. Где ты? А, вот так фармить нужно будет для платины страницы. Шеф, все готово.
I trust the preliminary tasks worked. I completed the assignments, Professor. Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready. Yes, sir. Remember, your wand is a conduit of your
Помните, волшебная палочка — проводник. Давай. Блин. Так, репара. Починка, значит. Где-то я видел сзади статую.
That's fine. You're in your night clothes. I'll be on my way.
Что за сундучок здесь? А, он в башне. Тебя. Че, пойдем за покупкой?
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Ты лучше покажи мне, где черную пижаму купить.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Да, жалко, конечно, здесь, наверное, не будет свободного перемещения по зонам. Хотя, сейчас
Look,
проверим.
from the forbidden forest. Hippogriffs.
А, или будет.
I wonder if something started them. I heard rumors that
Вы отстали. Да тут я тут.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriff. Absolutely. Likely already named her too.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Да ладно.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more
Это
enduring.
точно.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring. if I
Погоди,
could.
грибочки
I
заберу.
confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you?
Озеро.
Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
А остальные книги что, не летают?
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything alright, sir?
Ты че,
Oh,
пьяный?
look right at me. I Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village.
Да, он
I
бухой.
will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Clearly there is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just
Лунный
Hogsmeade.
камень.
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Долина Хогсмида. Так,
And here we are. It is hard to know where
заклинания,
to start.
свитки.
The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here.
Погоди, куда ты
Changes
идешь?
every visit.
Там
I
свитки
can tell
продают.
you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Уровень 11
Professor
требуется.
Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and
And you what?
of course, you will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the time circle when you are
Все, договорились. Так,
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Хогсмид наполнен различными достопримечательностями, магазинами и другими точками интереса, которые вы сможете найти, используя карту руководства. Да, понятно. Так, не нужна мне пока карта.
An inquiring mind.
Привет, друг мой. Томас Браун.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
Давай.
A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Магические рецепты. Опять это. Магический рецепт, маленький стенд для зельеварения. Разблокировать способность на колдовство.
If you're interested,
Вот.
feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Магический рецепт кормушка для тварей. Разблокирует способность наколдовать кормушку для тварей. Мгм. Коробка с игрушками. Место для нарезки. Навозный компостер. Стол для горшков с 2 большими горшками. Стол для горшков с большим горшком. Так, преобразователь материалов. Прыгливый горшок. Для горшков со средним горшком. Стол для горшков с 2 средними. Стол для горшков с 3 средними, так, с 3 маленькими, с 5 маленькими горшками, средний стенд для зельеварения и стенд для зельеварения в виде буквы Т. Так, ну стоит немало. Снаряжение. А, это можно продать мне. Так, ну в принципе очки мне не нужны. Шарф этот. Потом форма старосты с жилетом. Защита 0. Тоже не надо. Нападение 0. В принципе, мне и в пижаме хорошо. Опять эта кошка где-то мурлычет. А, нет, другая. А потом окажется скрытая ачивка. Погладить кошек во всех регионах. Так, что у нас тут есть? Так, возле свитков магазин спортивных товаров. Лавка Оливандера. Там сюда. Так, 3 метлы гостиница. Магазин приколов Зонка. Кабанья голова. Паб и гостиница. Зелье от доктора Пеннина. Джозефа Пеннина. Аптека. Волшебная брюква. Главный поставщик свежих продуктов семян и удобрений в Хоксмине. Вот нам тоже что надо будет. Магазин одежды. Шапка-невидимка. Клюв и хохолок. Магазин особых товаров, снабженный новейшими и самыми лучшими побочными продуктами. Так, центральная площадь. Чайная лавка. И магазин сладостей. Так, понятно. Ну, в принципе, нам за палочкой. Посмотрим метлы. Котейка, иди сюда. Котейка — это хорошо, когда не будет 3 трав. Так. Оливандер.
I'll be right with. It's you. Just a moment, please.
Окей.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for a new wand. Yes. It's about time. Yes, about time. Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
Сильная сердцевина, 10,5 дюймов.
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Давай.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Не то.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
Редкая древесина. 33,4 дюйма. Сердечная жила дракона.
Let's give this one a try. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
might be the one. Here, take it.
Классика серая, тип древесина осина, волос единорога, не гибкая, 14,1/4 дюйма. Окей.
How intriguing.
Дизайн палочки. Зарубка тепло-коричневая, легкая спираль, светло-коричневая.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Так, ну, пожалуй, я выберу вот эту.
How intriguing.
Осина.
Curious indeed.
Интересно, это как-то влияет? Акация, ольха, яблони, ясень, осина, бук, кедр, вишня,
How
каштан.
intriguing. Curious indeed.
Так. Ну, пусть будет виноградная
How
лоза.
intriguing.
Длина. Она визуально уменьшается. Ладно, оставим как есть. Ломкая, пластичная, мягкая.
How intriguing.
Слегка податливая. Так, перо феникса, волос единорога, сердечная жила дракона. Жила дракона служит сердцевиной для палочки и известна тем, что способна вызывать мощную магию. Волос единорога служит сердечная жила для палочки, способен вызывать стабильную магию. Вызывать широкий спектр магии. Давайте феникса, наверное.
Ah, phoenix feather. Except what do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Замечательно.
Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Спасибо, сэр. О, сундучок. Сломанная шляпа для защиты от солнца. Соломенная. Так, что у нас следующее? Что здесь есть? А, метлы. Он закрыт пока. Магазин особых товаров, снабженный новейшими и самыми лучшими продуктами. Мне кажется, он тоже, в принципе, закрыт. По мере прохождения уже будет открываться. О, быстрое перемещение. Ну, собственно, да. Тогда пойдем к зельям. А что это такое? Можно деньги найти? О, да. Так, можно обокрасть этого чувака, нет? Деньги давай. Нет? Почему он не разговаривает со мной? Ну и ладно. Послушай музыку. Что-то здесь связанное с котами будет по-любому. Так, еще деньги.
Oh, come in, come in. Welcome to Madam Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
В плане чего?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
А, это парикмахерская.
I should
Спасибо.
be going now. Thank you.
Интересно, здесь растут волосы у персонажа? Котейка, хотел тебя поднять немного. Прости. Иди с Богом.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork,
but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Да, скорее всего, сейчас мы их
What can I do
получим.
for you today?
То, что за предзаказ. Ну вот как с этим бороться? Просто не могу ничего сделать. Так, рецепт зелья Эдурус. Рецепт приготовления зелья, образующего на коже выпившего каменистую пленку, которая защищает от различных повреждений. Купить. Рецепт рябинового отвара. Зелье исцеления. Снижает время перезарядки заклинаний. Рецепт грозового напитка. Рецепт зелья невидимости. Рецепт зелья Максима. Понятно. Снаряжение. Шляпа нам нужна. Защита 4. Пусть лежит пока. Так, а почему мне не дают мое зелье? Удачи. Так, ну осталось что у нас? Волшебная лавка, по-моему, сюда куда-то. Да. Привет, друг.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the carts out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even pimping purchases from me. But what say we get you a package of dignity seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh?
Так, открывает способность выращивать водоросли. Выращивать спорыш. Выращивать сладкую мальву. Ладно, это все потом. Очень неудобно, я посмотрю в настройках, если можно отключить этот сенсорный тачпад, потому что работает как-то криво. Киса, я тебя уже гладил, не мурлыкай.
I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Ну как же без него? Сейчас протестим палочку нашу новую.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
С другом пришел. Понял вас. Это Dark Souls, детка. О, критует. На него ничего не действует. А ну хотя бы это тоже нет. Абсентик. Ну такая нормальная боевочка, в принципе. Вот сейчас оно не прям медленное, я бы сказал, но... Первый полноценный босс. О, L1, R1, чтобы призвать древнюю магию. Ну-ка. А в начале боя нельзя было это сделать? А ты думала? Да все отлично.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you. Again.
Я так понимаю, восстановить нужно. О, деньги. А это нет? Видимо, нет. Улетевшая страница или мне показалось? А, да, вот она. Нет, птица. А как ее взять? Так, ну помимо этого вроде ничего больше не разрушено. Выделить надо, что ли?
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier
О,
extraordinaire.
портной. Мне нужна новая пижама.
Remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you...
Хотел бы подарить вам комплект мантии в качестве благодарности. Это слишком щедрый дар. Я беру пижаму.
Nonsense! I insist. Now let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Традиционная школьная мантия. Хорошо подобранная. Нападение 5. Временно недоступно. Ну, собственно, одна. Вы получили новый предмет снаряжения. Пора его использовать. Это обязательно? Я почти как Бэтмен. Так, кельтский костюм. Угу. Вот что-то подешевле. Превосходный, шляпа кочевника. Легендарный. Делится на типы. Шарф.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Конечно,
Sounds like a
зайдем.
good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome.
Грибочки. Да, замечательная шляпа. Если бы я был фермером.
My shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me. Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh.
Мне абсент.
Seen before?
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
Чего у нее с голосом?
I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Ее мужчина, что ли, озвучивает?
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with. Not timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm not here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Че этому петуху-то надо?
The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
Да ладно.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
О, темнеет. Дождь.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Нажмите кнопку, относящуюся к Хогвартсу, чтобы переключиться на карту Хогвартса. Быстрое перемещение в вашу гостиную. По-моему, здесь, если я не ошибаюсь. Так, крыло большой башни включает вестибюль. Колокольная башня, северный зал. Крыло Хогвартса включает в себя астрономическую башню, самый высокий шпиль замка, башня щита. Так, это не то. Лестницы. Тоже не то. Большой зал, не то. Постройка в школьной библиотеке. Южное крыло Хогвартса. Так, ну и окей, как тут переместиться? Странно. Ну и чего это за бред? Вот. Что я пропустил, получается. Все, поспали. Так, ну в принципе, я не знаю, игра классная. Мне не хотелось даже через полчаса ее выключить, хотя я не люблю вот это предисловие, все вот это обучение проходить. Игра сама по себе затягивает вот с сюжетом. Я не прям большой любитель, такой поклонник, фанат Гарри Поттера, но в принципе сюжет мне начинает нравиться. То есть хочется играть дальше. Сообщение через совиную почту обычно приходит, когда у персонажей, с которыми вы встречались, есть для вас информация или просьба. Зайди ко мне, я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготте. Окей. Так, на этом, наверное, первую часть закончим. Наладим звук и позже продолжим.